What's going on? It's Fierce, bringing it to you like I do. Thanks for enjoying this 2 channel. I know I haven't been, I don't know, I guess I haven't been the best of commentators. I'm starting to do this new thing now. I think it was Hex that said if you're not doing face videos with your video, you shouldn't be doing them. So I'm going to try it. I think, the guy knows what he's talking about. And I mean, obviously it doesn't look really appealing in the basement, but I do have some good news. I did have a builder look at this, and I'm debating whether to upgrade to a bigger and nicer house. Although this house is beautiful, I love this house. We're looking to an actual brand new house, so because I like the way the floor plan is, a full basement. I mean, there's just so much more. It's just easier to work with a newer house than it is an older big house, because there's just so much more things you need to update, and you're putting. Anyways, that's another story. So I don't know why people always got to explain themselves on YouTube. Like, what the hell is that shit? I don't even get it. So. Sorry for that rant, and I know you don't give a damn, so whatever. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. So, I seen this, well, first of all, I want to finish what I was talking about on the Fisticuffs video just a few minutes ago, or if you just went over there and watched that. This is my first videos with just my head. That's just the way I'm going to do it from now on. I'll probably get more comfortable, like I got to find a way to design stuff so I'm like chilling and it looks really nice, and I don't want to be one of those guys with a big speaker and the mic in their face. It looks kind of douchey, you know what I mean? No disrespect to any of my friends out there. I just think you should, like the speaker shouldn't be in the video. It makes you look like you're trying to have an e-penis, and it just looks really douchey. So I don't want to do that. And, so anyways. You're watching this Modern Warfare 2 video, and I don't want you to say to yourself, oh, he's just going back to these old Call of Duty, one of these old heads, and I've seen the Reddit post. But I still want to talk about what I just said in the last video about Call of Duty being a social experience over everything. You can still have esports, you can still have a zombie niche, you can have so much other things that are connected to it, but like I said, I think Call of Duty XP just shows you the true thing. It seems like to me, like the CEO and developers are just overthinking this. Just go back to, and I'm not saying what the Reddit posts, people are saying, oh, these people you think you're going to go back to it and it's going to be nostalgic and you're going to play it. And when people write stupid posts like that, it's because they don't understand what Call of Duty really is. It's a first-person shooter that everybody can enjoy and play. And the people like myself who are talking about, old Call of Duties, I'm not saying bring the old Call of Duty back and that's the way it should be. I'm speaking in general terms. And the general terms are that listen to the audience. Look at what is going on. Did you not see Call of Duty XP? It has nothing to do with the Call of Duty championships. The only reason why everybody was there because it was the last event they were looking at. Everybody was there for Kanye West, and it was just packed house, and then they had the COD champs. I mean, come on, it's a no-brainer. Of course that's going to look like everybody was watching the Call of Duty event, but that wasn't the case. So I'm saying that, when I was there the full 3 days, people were, together, and they're like, oh, you like Call of Duty, and it's awesome, and we get to talk to people, and we get to play. It was a social experience. And you got the game, and it was together, and I think they could have just made it more comfortable, and more sociable, and more prizes. Instead of giving $1 million to a esports team that, they suffocate their own community. I mean, spread that money and, have tons of events over the United States and take that $1 million and give out Xboxes and let people go to these events and socialize and talk about it and vlog about it. But instead they just capsulize it and funnel it down to a group of guys who are not going to let anybody else and anything inside of it grow. So that's where most of your problems are at. I mean, I see people talking about it, like I said in my other video. The only people that are saying it doesn't need to be changed is the ones that are cornering the market in this. They had they're the ones that changed it for their own path, and you cannot deny Call of Duty sales where they're at. You can't deny it. I mean, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is worth selling than Ghost. And Ghost wasn't a bad game. It's just it wasn't sociable. You gotta have. I mean, you look at Call of Duty Ghost, it has more core players than. If you look at the percentage, Call of Duty Ghost has the most core players out of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 2, any Call of Duty game that's played right now. They have the highest, I think it's like 96% of the total populations is the multiplayer. So, I mean, it speaks for itself. I mean, people say it's a bad game, but, I mean, the majority of people, we don't judge the path of a game just because of social media like Twitter. That's not a measuring stick to what Call of Duty, it's not what you would look at for an opinion on a game. That's a very distorted view of the game, and it's manipulated. And like I said, the majority of people who play this game, or 25 million who used to buy this game, they're not on social media. They just don't have time to do it. I don't even have time to do it. And the fact that I'm wasting my time on it right now is like, I'm just trying to make a point. Whether they see this or not, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't really matter because, I don't have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I don't have 1 million followers on Twitter. And that's what they gauge. That's what they gauge their how they're going to make the game. I mean, the game's going to wind up like Guitar Hero. It'll probably die out, and it's just unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. And if they don't want to listen to nobody, I can't change that. But definitely, I want to put this video out here so that when whoever sees this video and I'm long gone, or Call of Duty's long gone, or maybe somebody's doing a research on Call of Duty, or maybe another developer is doing an actual developer. Well, probably in the future it's going to be artificial intelligence computers going to be watching videos and taking the knowledge, and then they're going to design their own game to control humans. But now that's a little off topic. But you're going to probably just realize that, I mean, if some developer actually does the research and goes through and listens and talks to people and actually plays the game with the people, they'll know, what they have to do. I mean, obviously it's a toxic situation. You got publishers who are not going to let certain developers do what they want. It's not going to happen. But in the age we live in now with Kickstarter and everything like that, I mean, you could have somebody, that has a name that can do something. I mean, realistically, there's enough money to go around if you have the right people come together and just not let their differences get in the way of something great. But anyways, I'm done talking. If you want to check me out on the Drunk Sex Podcast, I will be there tonight. Just follow me on Twitter. Until next time, get the fuck out of here.